Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the FitbawReview. Today we'll be recapping the Gameweek 2 fixtures and giving our Gameweek 3 predictions. Today I'm joined by my co-host as always, Philly.
As always, didn't expect it to make it this far, episode 5 in the podcast, but here we are.
Here we are indeed. So we're on a tight schedule, but we're just going to jump straight into this. Phil, hit us with the St Mirren Aberdeen game.
Yeah, Aberdeen St Mirren, a very dominant game for Aberdeen, a 5-goal thriller which seen Declan Gallagher get a red card. It was changed the game, shot blocked, hit his arm. It was a penalty, that's where Aberdeen got their first goal from. Bit harsh, I'd say, for the second yellow getting sent off, but you know,
That's what it is.
I believe it was John beating the ref and you know what he's like.
Yeah.
And it was a double from Miowski. He stuck the penalty away, he got another goal in the game. New signing, Leighton Clarkson, getting a unbelievable goal, by the way.
It was very good.
After about 6 hours of signing. Obviously St Mirren put one back, getting a goal from the penalty spot. Was that a pen? Did you see it?
I did see the goal. I think it was very soft.
It's like they're jumping in there, Johnny Hayes giving them a wee barge. I can see why it's a foul, but
I think VR might have overturned that.
It's a bit soft. And then Louis Lopez, also known as Duke, Aberdeen forward, coming off the bench, sealing the game 4-1 late on. Aberdeen very impressive in that game. St Mirren didn't really offer much. Aberdeen dominated possession wise, shots on target. They had 23 shots with 10 on target, which is impressive as it is. But St Mirren, they created nothing. Maybe down to the red card quite early on. I think it was about 20th minute mark. But yeah, Aberdeen dominant, looking good for the season.
Yeah, I thought Scales was very impressive. Aberdeen fans are making it clear they want to sign him.
Yeah, it's clear to see why Celtic brought him in, just to see he's got the talent there, but he needs a wee bit of loan spell under Aberdeen to capture that form. But I mean, if he's going to bring the form he's bringing back to Celtic, I wouldn't mind leaving to sell him on, because I feel like Aberdeen, I think maybe his value for maybe the end of the season is going to be about $1 million.
Yeah.
Aberdeen can afford that.
Very.
And Celtic will be making profit, so don't really mind either or. But yeah, anything else to touch on the game?
No, I think we should move on to Motherwell St Johnstone, where Motherwell lost, maybe a shock, to St Johnstone, 2-1. Jamie Murphy gave the visitors the lead through a low strike in the first half before Motherwell thought they had secured a hard-fought point as Ross Connor scored a corner. Scored from a corner in the 90th minute. But however, there's a twist to the tale where
game's no done when Stevie May's kicking a bit.
Absolutely, and he runs and scores the 93rd minute or something like that.
Yeah, it was 94th.
94th.
Tops off, celebrating, getting a limsey, doesn't he mind the yellow card?
The St John's fans, who looked average age of about 10,
on their balaclavas wearing black, giving it to the Motherwell fans.
They were indeed.
To be fair, that's some away to the travel and
probably, yeah.
94-minute limbs, fair play to them.
Probably heartbroken at 90th minute, but just wait 4 minutes and you've won the game, sealed the deal. So yeah, well, I thought it was a very, very impressive from St Johnstone getting that win. To be fair, I had them down as losing the game. Motherwell, after that European run of the 2 games, losing to Sligo, haven't really captured any form. Obviously losing the manager, it really took a downhill from there. Really could be struggle this season, but they are still scoring. I guess that's the only positive.
I know, to be fair, St Johnstone were quite good that game. You thought obviously first game we were slagging them off, they were mints, but they did do quite good in this game. Motherwell, obviously they didn't. Did they beat St Mirren last week?
Yeah.
They won, didn't they? 1-0, yeah.
1-0, yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Obviously they were alright. They weren't great. St Johnstone were quite poor.
Yeah.
Didn't expect this result. I think I said 2-0 Motherwell, but hey ho. To be fair, Jamie Murphy's finish is quite good. It's just he's ran off of a flick off. It's quite impressive, but there's not much to touch about. Obviously the own goal from Motherwell, but I mean, there's not much to the game. Let's be honest.
Yeah, bit of a boring game, you could say.
Motherwell seen more of the ball, but not really creating too many chances.
Would you worry if you're a Motherwell fan?
A wee bit, yeah. Obviously, just going into the season, getting kicked out of Europe, everyone's like, we're going on a European tour, just to get kicked out by Sligo of all teams, and they're already out Sligo.
Yeah.
No manager. Thought so. Who was it coming in?
Kevin Thompson could be.
Celtic Hearts manager, yeah.
Yeah. Lacks experience, but he applied for the Hibs and current job, didn't get any of them, but I think he's a good manager if they get him.
I think it just shows like the calibre of players and managers they can bring in, because they're not a bad side, Motherwell. They're always kicking about, and a good season they can push for like even top 4 maybe.
A very good season.
I mean, they were in decent enough. They had 12 shots, 2 on target. it's not the best, especially against St Johnstone. But they went, also St Johnstone weren't bad. They had 10 shots with 3 on target. So more on target, less shots. Motherwell, they did have more of the ball, create chances, but again, not too much to speak on the game. Motherwell not getting the points. Stevie May late goal. Well done to Johnson.
Fair play. Let's move on to Rangers Kilmarnock, where we saw a very interesting game. Ibrox, which saw goals from Kolak and a return for Alfred Morelos.
Turning the fatty.
I don't think that's very necessary. Turn for Alfred Morelos coming back on his return, grabbing a goal, a wee cheeky tapping, does what he does best.
To be fair, that's what you want to be saying. He's only on for fitness and he's got a goal. I mean, tapping or not, I'm really special.
He could have had a 2 or 3 couple of chances wide, but you know.
Mate, I'm calling it. VAR is wiping that out. Offside. I swear to God, he's offside. The ball got cut back from Matonda, right? There's people who thought Arfield touched it, right? I've looked it back, no chance. It's Ash Taylor. But then he's not intended it, and we know the rule. It's like if it's a deliberate action, if they've played it on purpose, which he's not meant to do that, is he? He's just meant to swing, try clear it. He's not got his toe tip. It's hit his studs, roll to Morelos. He's offside, but that could me just being better. Fair enough. It's a comfortable game anyway. Kelly offered nothing from what you said. Last week they were impressive, done nothing. But to be fair, another slow first half for Rangers for the 3rd game running.
That should be a worry for Rangers. Obviously, poor Champions League result. Struggled against Livy in the first half. First half Rangers didn't really do much. Kept the ball. Kilmarnock kind of went at half time full of belief and confidence to make it a 0-0 or maybe a cheeky 1-0. But Antonio Kolak came on and got a goal.
Good finish.
Yeah, I think it was very good.
I mean,
like
decent enough finish, pace into the corner, but I feel like the keeper's positioning, like he only starts to land on the foot where he should be as Kolak striked it. He should be ready. That's why he got down. He's quite slow because it wasn't in the corner.
That wasn't.
Fair enough. He's cut it back across him. It's a good finish, obviously.
Yeah, I think that's what Kolak brings to the Rangers team. I think just get him in front of goal, he'll get your goals. But I think Rangers fans are very critical of him because there's no offer Morelos, which
obviously it doesn't help Morelos coming on and getting the goal that quick. But to be fair, I seen a highlight from Kolak. He picked the ball up on the spin, and there's like 3 central defenders for Kelly and 2 holding midfielders and another like midfielder, and there's so many options wide to pass. He just shoots like straight into them. And I'm like, maybe he's getting frustrated with his service or whatever it is. He's not getting chances. But that's what teams are going to be like in the division, sitting in against him. Because Kelly offered nothing. They were obviously just trying to slow the game down. I think they picked up 6 yellow cards
from a corner or something like that, but nothing.
Yeah, they picked up 6 yellow cards, so you can show, like you can tell the game they were trying to play. They're just kicking you, trying to slow the momentum. But I mean, Rangers dominating possession is always. I think 18 shots, 4 on target.
Yeah. Well, we saw it return to the side. Stephen Davis, 37-year-old.
He got in the man of the match.
Man of the match, very impressive. Turning back years. I think there's nothing that man can't do at Rangers, honestly. I think he should be a starter against in the Champions League.
Oh, I don't know.
The way he just breaks up the play, like if you watch the game, you might not notice him that much, but that's what I want from my players. I don't want to be saying, oh, look at them, look at that. It should be, he does his job, does it perfectly fine. Him and Lundstrom have a great partnership.
Yeah, that's why I feel like you weren't that good in the Champions League game, because you had Lundstrom and Jack. But Lundstrom was kind of playing centre back a wee bit when it wasn't needed. Jack was dropping in, Lundstrom was doing it. It wasn't needed. Yeah, it's too defensive. I would say. That's what Davis brings. He does bring dropping in, getting the ball moving on, and his passing range is quite good. He's not a dribbler. He's not going to take the whole team on, but
he does start the move for Alfred Morelos' goal.
Obviously, did he start? Yeah, he started. Yeah, so obviously we rest. Gio will be resting. Obviously, the other players for the game. Obviously, looking to have a comeback, but. I mean, that's all really we touched on. Rangers dominating, but slow first half as it seems to be happening. Ross County Celtic. Let's move on.
What a dramatic game this was. We saw goals from Furuhashi, which saw the visitors get an early lead before what's his name?
Yakovic. Close enough though.
Headers equaliser. Celtic's new centre half Jans glanced home at 84th minute. Winner at the time.
Mate, I was nervy. Honestly, like, if it wasn't for that late drama, I could have seen a point. To be fair, there was no real major chances in the first half. Celtic, first ball, second ball, third ball, they were getting it, keep going, but we just couldn't score.
Yeah.
We came out firing in the second half, whatever Aaron said, we got the goal. Have you seen the first goal?
Yeah.
The footwork from Jota.
Jota.
Unbelievable. Nobody else in the league will give you that.
He got 3 assists that game.
Mate, what a player, I'm telling you, he's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Just the footwork, like no other player could in that situation in the league will get that. They might hit it off the defender when I throw whatever. The guy, I think it's Jordan Tilson maybe, he's coming in with so much pace, just looking to kick him to stop it because there's people out of position. And mate, what a player.
People are saying there's a foul on the Ross County defender for the second goal. Should have been at the foul or not?
There's nothing in it at all.
Well.
The lovely cross from Jota and Jens just rises, but mate, that's what I mean about Jota. He's so good. It's in a position where defenders are trying to come out because we took a quick corner, and it's in between the range of the defenders stepping out and the keeper coming. Jens just attacks it. What a header as well.
Yeah.
The pace comes in with that, and the keeper's no chance.
Abada getting the foot, making it 3. What a wee strike that was.
Beauty as well.
That's a ideal one.
It just shows like Celtic 94th minute, literally or last minute, 91st, whatever it was, right? We're winning up against Ross County and Dingwall. I'd say we struggled because we've struggled there in the past. It's a hard venue to go to.
Yeah.
We're pressing 4 people, just pressing 1 man. We win it back. We're doing it quick again. Jota laying it off Abada, takes it in the turn. What a finish!
That was very, very tight.
Curler, peach in the corner.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Jota, what a player! Like, I was nervy because my total illegally stream didn't go down at all. Where I didn't see the goal, and I'm pure checking Twitter, and it's like 1 each, and I'm like, no chance this is happening.
Yeah.
No, but yeah. In the end, we came out the winners, taking all 3 points. That's all we care about. We don't care about the performance. Obviously, it's nice to see if you're playing better, but 3 points is all that matters.
Dingwall, it's hard to go. It's also nice playing good football up there, but Rangers drew 3-3 last year. We played alright there, but most important thing is make sure you get 3 points.
That's what I mean. A manager like Malky Mackay, he's whether out of football your views on him or whatever, not very good. However, when it comes to
good
football,
manager.
what a manager, he can get the job done.
That's true. Let's head over to Edinburgh.
You want to leave that to the last big Edinburgh derby?
Alright, I guess we'll move on to the Sunday games.
Dundee United, Livy.
Yeah, which Dundee United, fresh from beating the Conference League qualifying opponents, aided Alkmaar 1-0. Very impressive that was.
What a game. I didn't expect that. I was expecting them to get battered, obviously. Who was it? Tulsa City, Tunisian team, Bosnian team, whatever they were.
Yeah.
And then they're playing as
well, I think
did them off the park.
They did.
What a system they played. Jack Ross got it right. Perfect balance in the midfield.
Goal.
But we're here to talk about Dundee United Livingston.
Indeed.
Where they weren't as impressive.
They weren't. They were really second best Livingston. A wee bit of a European hangover, you could say, from that impressive 1-0. Full behind to Montiano's strike early.
What a strike!
That was some goal.
It's not even in the corner, but the pace. He just strikes so well.
I think the keeper wasn't expecting that one. I don't think so.
The keeper played well that game.
He did,
kept it out from being
did.
2-0 from Pittman's chance later on in the second half. But mate, what a strike! 20 yards out. He just he hits it with all the power. And see, because he hits it that well, it's not over the bar. It's not wide. It's perfect. Keeper no chance.
Yeah, well, a very dominant Livingston side. If I was Dundee United,
They're not Dundee United on Twitter. They thought it was dominant. David Martin, James wee picture says otherwise.
Yeah.
To be fair, nothing really happened in the game. There wasn't major chances.
Yeah, it's a very boring game.
Tony Watt had one chance where he took it on a run and smacked it. It just went wide of the bottom right post. But to be fair, Livy only really had the other chance of scoring. It was a dull game. You could just say Dundee United. Maybe they have their eyes on a trip to the Netherlands.
You could.
Focused elsewhere. Maybe these 3 points weren't as important to them. To be fair, again, Livy playing their system. You think they might go a wee bit more attacking against Dundee United, but Dundee United had about 62% possession of the ball, so they had all the ball, creating the chances. 10 shots, 3 on target. Livy had 11 shots with 4, so it just shows Livy have the perfect balance of defence and attack.
Yeah.
They're allowing the other team to have the ball. They've still won. They've got 3 points away from home. Had more shots, more chances, and a better game.
Well, let's just move on to the Edinburgh derby, I guess. And what a game this was. 1-1, dramatic, very good. It was on Sky Sports Live, 12 o'clock kickoff, very impressive. What a game this was.
Right, it was a good game to watch. It wasn't the best footballing game.
But it was a derby.
Yeah.
You could tell it was a derby.
A lot of fouls in there, 31 fouls between either side. I think it was like 18 in Hibs' favour or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, Hibs, they came out strong in the first half.
Yeah, Hibs scored late to earn a point against Hearts, which was, could you say it was maybe necessary? Well, not necessary, but was.
I get what you're saying. They did dominate the first half. However, I think Hearts had better chances. Even though I did think Hibs were better, Hearts, they were always a team to be better. So, not too much to touch on about. Very physical game. Hibs, in my opinion, dominated. Hearts had the better chances, but also never ruled them out. A wee cameo from Martin Boyle returning after his stint in Saudi Arabia.
Signed a couple of hours before the game. Was surprised on it to be named in the start in the bench.
Yeah, on the bench. What a sub
came on, and it was like he never went away.
I know, absolute limbs in these.
It was. Wish I was in that game. It looked very, very good. Also, Shankland goal, was it maybe hit the hand? Maybe I think it hit the sleeve.
Yeah, it was the commentator saying about the sleeve line. It's so harsh. You couldn't really give it. Like, it's like you need to put it in the direction of where you want to run, so it's like the angle of your shot. But I
think you try and shoulder it, and then.
Some pass from Barry Mackay.
Yeah. So I thought Hearts were probably deserved all the win. I think they went too defensive too early.
Yeah, they really started sitting in with the last few minutes, which gave Boyle the chance to just run at the side. I think it was Ellie Yoon took his touch round half. Yeah. He looks alright to play Ellie Yoon. He's very fast and tricky. He had the chance in the first half where Gordon put it out for a corner, but not too much. He's not the best for hold up play. He's really just get the ball behind, use his pace well, but Boyle, it's a decent enough finish through the legs of Craig Gordon.
Yeah, Barry Mackay was back to being impressive again.
Yeah, I didn't think he had his best standard game compared to last week, but the pass is unbelievable. It's just, you can show he's got the technique and the ability.
But he gets the ball when there's 2-3 guys around him. He can just take the ball and move it on. He doesn't lose it. I think he's became an all-round player since leaving Rangers.
Yeah, well, that's all the football we've spoken about. Just a wee bit of a goal of the week, player of the week, and we can talk about our Gameweek 3 predictions.
Let's move on to it. Goal of the week, Phil, who you got?
For me, only one man. Leighton Clarkson signed about 6 hours before, not even trained with the team, comes off the bench for an injury. I can't mind who came off, but what a strike for Aberdeen.
Perfect game for him.
On the angle, he's got no right to score, but the technique is unbelievable. Puts it in the roof of the net. What a finish.
Yeah, I've got Montiano versus Dundee United, Livingston goal. It became the winning goal for them. On a very difficult afternoon for Livingston.
To be fair, we did touch on that. It was a great finish as well.
Yeah.
I've got him as a wee honourable mention, same with Abada. There wasn't many standout goals.
Yeah.
Obviously, that was a screamer for Clarkson and
Shankland maybe, because it wasn't a good goal. It was a very important goal.
The impact of it, however, it doesn't come close to any of these three.
Yeah, I guess so. Let's move on to player of the week. I think we kind of got the same player.
Yeah, only one man for it.
I would have to agree.
Jota on the way, Jota on the way. Nah, but to be fair, what a player.
Yeah,
we just spoke about it, but it's just the impact he has. Like the little stuff he done for that goal for Kyogo, the cutback. No other player gets that chance because of the footwork he did. He carried on the run. He was running inside. He's seen the space to go back outside McGregor, gave him the ball, and it's not just what Kent's kind of doing where he's, I would say, hopeful crosses where he's firing across, hoping for a touch.
Yeah.
He's picked his head up, looked for a pass, what a pass it was, and it's a goal. And all of his deliveries were on the money.
Yeah, grabbed himself 3 assists.
3 assists. I did have a wee shout out for Bojan Miovski, also getting the 2 goals for Aberdeen. But I mean, Jota's performance, he really won us that game.
That's true. Miovski kind of just topped it off. We got him started on a very dominant win.
I mean, it didn't help St Mirren also getting the sending off, so
it
was a bit easier for their job. Obviously, they will just try to sit in and see at the game.
Yeah. Well, let's move on to some transfer rumours just for a wee bit. John Kennedy been linked to Midtjylland.
Yeah, bit of a shock. I didn't expect this one, but I mean, to be fair, he's been a really good servant for the club. The only really manager point he's had is that interim basis when Lennon left. We don't want to speak about him now. No, but to be fair, also his career got cut short just because of injury, and he's came through the Celtic system with his coaches and training. He's been a good servant. You can tell, like, there's a reason he's still here. As much as we were slagging him off last season with Strachan or the season prior with Lennon, obviously, but he's played under Lennon. Decent enough job at the start, his first tenure. He was at, I don't know if he was under Dyla a bit, but he was under Rodgers, Invincible season, all those trebles. He was there, now he's under Ange, won the league again. I mean, I don't know if you want to take it as, I think it was just rumours that they were investigating him before an interview, just trying to get some knowledge, but I feel like it will stay.
Well, other one, rumours of Ross Barkley heading over to Celtic on a loan. Could you see this happening?
I don't know.
I'm
thinking of the wages that he's on. Are we paying the wages?
Well, maybe in a like Ramsey situation for Rangers where you're only paying
No, but he's mints.
10 or 20%.
Nah, to be fair, I don't want him. I'm happy with my midfield, McGregor, Hatate, O'Reilly. We've got options, we've got Turnbull, but obviously we lost Rogic and Beaton in the midfield, but we've got Moy, we've got Adeguchi, we've got players that can fill in the positions, and I don't know if you've seen, but obviously we were chasing the goal up at Dingwall. We went to a 4-2-4.
Yeah.
McGregor, O'Reilly in the middle, obviously Hatate wasn't playing. And we stuck Yakimakis up, so we had 2 on the wings, 2 up front.
Yeah.
So we don't need an extra midfielder, I don't think. And Barkley, he's not really, like, he was there, he was up and coming as a young wonder kid up at Everton.
Yeah.
Moved to Chelsea for the money.
Not really done
I don't know, was he a player that got many injuries that stopped him?
He's never really had that chance. I would say he's had a couple. He's been in and around the Chelsea squad, and there's talks of him going to Everton and Celtic. I think this is just a paper rumour.
Yeah, once a player's once they're stopped playing, like Adele Ali, Rashford, they stop playing, they've lost it. They've still got a wee bit of ability, obviously, to play at their level, but nah, for me, we don't need them.
Yeah. Well, let's head over to the Gameweek 3 predictions. Let's move over to Saturday 3 o'clock kickoff. Let's start with Aberdeen versus Motherwell. Aberdeen are playing at home at Pittodrie. Also Motherwell coming off that very hard, unlucky win, unlucky defeat, not win.
Get it right.
And also Aberdeen full of confidence. I can only say one winner for this. I've got Aberdeen 2, Motherwell 0.
Yeah, for me, I see your points. I just feel like Aberdeen, because I kind of, for Motherwell, I expect them to do better than they did against St Johnstone, so yeah, lacklustre. For me, I got Aberdeen 3-1 win.
3-1? Very impressive.
I mean, it shows that they can still concede with the chances of being a wee bit loss of concentration with the penalty that they gave away, but they can score goals in the 3-1. Livy Hibs, what have you got?
Obviously Livingston getting that very good win against London United. Hibs maybe full of confidence after the Edinburgh derby, drawn to Hearts 1-0. So I've got a 1-1.
1-1 draw. I mean, I can see your point with Hibs, how they started well but they didn't take the chances and it had to be late on. Livy obviously, they're doing well. So for me, don't know if this is a shock one, but I've got a 1-0 Livy win.
Oh,
I just feel like they're just going to continue the form. Like, Martindale showed he's a good manager.
Yeah.
He knows how to win. Obviously Dundee United, they sat in but they had more chances, so he's got the right balance there. And Hibs are a wee bit, I don't know if they're lost at the moment. I feel like Boyle will start the game, which could see them winning, but
you think they'll push him too early? Obviously not.
I don't know, obviously he's literally just signed and he was in and he played, he's fit and he got the goal, so I don't know. I just feel like Livy are going to come out winners in this one. I feel like the Hibs are going to struggle to score because they took 95 minutes.
Yeah.
So.
Well, let's head over to the other side of Glasgow, or to Glasgow.
Rangers St Johnstone. See, last week I predicted 4-0 Rangers Kelly game. I've done it again.
Oh no.
4-0 Rangers, the biggest blue nose from a Celtic fan.
Yeah.
No, I just, like, St Johnstone, they didn't really offer much, and I feel like Rangers are just going to be better. Comfortable 4-0 win for me.
Yeah, I've got a 3-0 win. Hopefully Rangers do well in Europe tonight as we're recording this, and hopefully come to Ibrox.
Hopefully not, that'd be quite funny.
To Ibrox full of confidence and not on a European hangover. But yeah, I think St Johnstone are quite a poor side defensively. Obviously
they can't hang in to get the goals, but it's Rangers. You know what they're going to sit in and play like. They're going to foul. I think last year Murray Davidson, did he get sent off against us? Not last year, the season prior.
Yeah.
But yeah, I see your points. We both think they're not going to concede and they're going to score. So it could be 5-6. It could be 1. It could be a draw. We're just predicting it.
Let's head over to St Mirren versus Ross County. St Mirren are hosting Ross County on Saturday 3 p.m. What's the game you'll be watching, Phil?
No comment. To be fair, I don't know. For my prediction, I got 2-1 Ross County. Obviously, I've seen them play Celtic.
Yeah,
we struggled.
Maybe
that's just because it's up in Dingwall. It's a small pitch. We like a big pitch. We can stretch it with the wingers, but Nah, St Mirren, they're not looking the best and Ross County are looking decent, so
Yeah.
I feel like there's only one win on this, and it's Ross County for 2-1.
I've also got 2-1. Very impressed by the signings. I think attackingly they're pretty good. Defensively, maybe some questions, but also scoring against Celtic is not everyone can do that. So I think a 2-1.
I mean, we do like to concede from a set piece, so that's what County are good at. They're a physical side and they know how to win a game. So yeah. I can see why we're both agreed there.
Well, let's head over to Sunday o'clock. Kilmarnock will be hosting Celtic.
Yep.
Let's hear this. What are you thinking?
What are you thinking?
I said 2-1.
To be fair, you said 2-1 last week as well, and it was 2-1 for quite a lot.
So tempted to go with 3-1. It could be another. I don't know if you can take another late double.
We just need to pump a team again. Like Aberdeen, we pumped them, right, but we just dominated. But I feel like we just need a team that's get a 5 or 6-0 win.
Also, it's
I'll win for a 3-1.
Yeah.
Because Kelly, they're showing at times they can score, but they've just played Jews.
Yeah.
Very hard fixture run for them. However,
back to back over them.
They're going to be sitting in. We're going up to their pitch. It's not a grass pitch.
Yeah.
Astro pitch. With some players might not play because of it. But we've impressed. I just feel like we might concede off of how they're going to play, maybe a set piece or whatever. I know I should be back in a clean sheet, but 3-1 Celtic win.
I can just see Kilmarnock get the first goal and then Celtic maybe getting a late double.
Don't say that, man.
I can maybe see Ash Taylor heading it in from a corner. Then I think it'll be, but I think Celtic will probably win. It could be a comfortable win, but I don't think so. I think it will be a late, dramatic, and exciting for the Celtic fans, I guess.
Excited. I don't know about that. Nervy last week, but not to be fair, a win's a win. I said before, I'll take a win. It doesn't matter the performance, the scoreline, as long as we win. I just want to be top of the league again for next week, because obviously in goal difference we're beating you.
Yeah.
That just puts more pressure on you to score. So
I guess so.
I'll take a win.
Well, let's head over to Hearts, who drew 1-1 with Hibs. They might be feeling sorry for themselves. They're playing Dundee United, who also might be feeling sorry for themselves. Well, also Dundee United might be through in the Europa Conference League.
I feel like that'll determine the result for this. I know it's different and they'll be rotating, but the mood in the camp will be up. If they've made conference, yeah, if they've made that, that's a big turnaround, especially for Scottish football. But I'll put that to the 2-1 Hearts win.
I said 2-0 Hearts. I think Hearts will do right and score goals. Dundee United, if they, I don't know, for me, it doesn't really matter. I think they might feel sorry for themselves, they might push a lot harder. But if they go through or not, I reckon Hearts will still win. Because just too much quality for them.
I know, I think there's a reason Hearts finished comfortably third last year. Dundee United weren't close. It's just Hearts have been playing better. Yes, they drew 1 each and lots of concentration late on against Hibs and the Edinburgh derby. But Dundee United were poor. But they were so good against Alkmaar, so it's just they can turn up when they want to. It's just consistently they need to find it. That's why I've just went with Hearts 1. Do
you fancy Dundee United away in the Netherlands to get a result?
What was the first leg? 1-0?
1-0, yeah.
Oh mate,
I remember
they've kept a clean sheet against a big European side.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or I think
maybe like a 1 each.
Yeah,
I want to see Dundee United go through, to be honest. Just it's good to see. But
I hate to say, but I wouldn't mind seeing them go through.
I think it could be a 2-0 or something.
Yeah.
They could struggle, but we just need to wait and see. Obviously, touching on last week's predictions, just to go over it a wee bit. Obviously, we like to go through that.
Yes.
First week, I got 10, you got 12. If anyone doesn't know how the point system works, you can go back in the first one that we did last episode. Podcast 4. Very poor week. I said don't get used to the 10 and 12 and the high numbers. Very, very poor for me. I got 3. Yeah, I mean, the only points I got was the Aberdeen game. I got the Motherwell wrong. I got 1 point for Rangers and 1 point for Celtic win. I said 2-1 Hearts, they obviously drew, and a 1-1 draw with Dundee United Livy. It was poor.
Yeah, I was raging when bloody Celtic score and make it 3-1.
I know.
I was so in the money.
You got the perfect score with the Rangers game in a 2-0. However, to be fair, your points, it's not amazing in this one, but it's double mine. You got 6.
Psychologically better.
I know, to be fair, everyone that knows us knows your knowledge is absolutely nothing. But to be fair, after 2 weeks, totals aren't bad. I've got 13 and you've got 18, so you've got a wee bit of a lead, but it's a marathon, it's not a sprint.
Yeah, there was still so many game weeks ahead of us. Well, I think that'll do us for this podcast. Thanks everyone for watching and subscribing. Very appreciated. But we'll see you in the next one. Take care and goodbye.